His work has been published on the international and domestic covers and pages of Vogue, Elle, InStyle, Glamour, Cosmopolitan, Marie Claire, and Vanity Fair. Living legends Jean Moreau and Meryl Streep, the actresses Angelina Jolie, Julianne Moore, Gwyneth Paltrow, pop stars Dido, Mandy Moore, and Jessica Simpson are all among his clients. He is also the chief cosmetic science expert for Neutrogena. Perhaps most importantly, MATIN is the founder of Afghan Hands, Inc., a nonprofit educational organization dedicated to helping Afghan women. CNN's Anderson Cooper 360 profiled the Afghan Hands project, and press coverage includes Elle, Houston Chronicle, Vogue, Nippon, Lucky, and people, oh my god, there's so many. The New York flagship store of Saks Fifth Avenue featured the shawls in its windows for Brush with Greatness Week. Artists, photographers, and designers are working with MATIN and Afghan Hands to bring about social change in Afghanistan. The project is a model for change in other countries where women are in desperate need of education and empowerment. Born in Kabul, Afghanistan, MATIN received his French baccalaureate from Lycée Istaklov. He holds a BA in Anatomy and Molecular and Cell Biology from the University of California at Berkeley, his MS degree in Molecular Biology he earned from California State University in Hayward in conjunction with UCSF and Jennings Tech. Thank you so much for being here.
Is this working? First of all, I want to switch seats with one of you ladies, because we do this in Afghanistan all the time, and I don't like women on one side and men on the other side, so forgive me for that. This is better. Thank you so much for coming. First of all, it's an honor to be part of this panel, and I cannot extend my gratitude enough for Bina to be mad enough to go to Afghanistan and to be courageous enough to go at a time that there was a very strong horrible bombing in the Indian embassy right when she wanted to go to Afghanistan. And it was a very difficult time for Indians to be in Kabul. So she was courageous enough and again, mad enough to go and live there for a few months. So I commend you. And the issue is an absolute triumph, because if any of you have visited Afghanistan, you would know how impossible it is to put such a masterpiece together and make it such a beautiful book in such a short amount of time. So thank you, Bina. Afghan Hands is primarily a non-profit project. I didn't want to go into Afghanistan and bring another charity organization. The whole model was about handing up, giving a hand up, not a hand out to people, and that was the premises of this project. Secondly, we wanted to work with women that needed most help. In Afghanistan, unfortunately, with war, there's been a lot of widows or women that are the sole supporter of their families due to mine injuries. Some of the men, they have lost their legs or their limbs, and they cannot work. So the premises of this project was to enable these women to change their life from being a liability to their in-law family and become a very essential asset by making wages that were, if not equal, but more than their brother-in-laws or brothers or whoever that was taking care of them. So by doing this project, slowly within a few months, families that were against women going to work, now they're applauding them for going to work and being outside. Secondly, the most important project was to make sure that every woman that worked with our project are receiving at least a grade 6 education, which means that they can read and write, they can actually look at a contract and read to see what they were signing instead of just putting their thumbprint in and being taken advantage of. The project started with 5 women 5 years ago, and I'm very proud to say that today we have reached up to 200 women. And hopefully, within the next few years, we're going to expand even more. The way we operate is by giving them a stipend to go to school. And after going to school every month, they have to take an exam. Again, it's not a charity, it's a hand. So they have to take an exam. And if they don't pass their exam, they don't get their stipend. And the same way with work, they earn every penny that they make fair and square. And then we bring the shawls to the States, and very quickly it became very hot properties. And Miguel Siduk right there that is videotaping with a small camera is running the operations from here, and he has been the backbone of the project, and we're together we have been able to sustain the project from year 2. We didn't really have to put in any extra money from my personal account. It all pays for itself by now. So it's a really nice model to take elsewhere, whether it's Afghanistan or another country. And that's what we do. If you have any questions at the end, we could easily answer those. And I'm honored to be here. Thank you for coming.